Hi, welcome. This is SYLVESTER KWASI live on Mission and Ministries SYLVESTER. We were actually trying to guide and direct our footage and what we actually hold for history, having gone to next door, and that would have also added or yielded our most routine, which you cannot say that our enemy did. Because if I have to go almost everywhere, I have to tell how I use the technology in bringing what the livelihood and shaping the distance and things we do. When I'm going to go work out for something good, then you're going to have those birds who are trying to change things. We are not the one who came with the nose of our enemy. I created it. There is no God on this earth who can say he created it. Do you know your works? There to say boast of your works. So the Lord hasn't done it. He said, he will not go say that. You know your works. There are things you instruct. There be space and place. Yet the works and no few trying to say that the Lord you are not doing the same. It can be that you kind of the creatures that you have with people where you get to where I am, I'll do. I'm telling you that there are birds connected with those black and white neck. They are deaf to your soul. You don't need your soul. They just treat but they are dead because they are dead. They are malak, they are with the they are with the fetish. Don't you see that's why they are what these new traditional cars don't wear? That's why they put it if they are not wear white color black suit. Oh, you don't know that? And I tell you, even when I'm talking like they are crying, look at my eyes. You don't know what you have to kill and destroy. Yes. They will cause you death and death. I'm the one living and tell you what is in the times. You don't know that's why you think it's spirit to you. It's not like that with as a strongly, that's why we need to come out of here. These are the function and role they play as a whole minister in the Lord of the sometimes I don't know the map may wiping. I don't know how. This is why you are in that one. Unless we wait over what is coming up live and I was changing. Yeah, you don't know most of this where you have been birthed, life and spirit, the struggle shows. That's why if you don't have an packaging and then cancel the share us. That's in your house. That bed is somebody in your house who doesn't shoot to work. I am not comfort, I'm not mal, I'm not a nobody else. Because these are the one you and they are proving you don't use it. That's why they will spill so that you don't know what they are doing. The only one can't living is about telling you what do you have the weapon for. This is clear all of them. They don't have it to. Why you can't problem when there's a God? Claim. You can't the problem when there's an angel. If you claim, as you keep counting when you have somebody as your last stop, it will be Yeshua you are saying. As the world ended. They are not level to get what I'm saying. Let it mindfully. If you don't make a bridge, never cross any bridge because Jesus doesn't bridge. There are people problematic in the situation of our generation. Here are the same people they have made to worship in the church. If you don't, I'm telling you, I'm not friend, you are falling. Because I don't anything that you what I'm doing. Share knowledge. Does that mean that I'm even how? This I have one. This is the only I have. Let me tell you, this is the only apart here that we converted word only trans. Who? So that is light. Any sort of what good I have, what if you place for worst behavior in the app, where is the old foundation for your good? That should be real to you. If anybody give out based on my channel or generation, I don't have it. Out of here. Out of it. You see, when we are working, they bring the non-learned people to be worrying. If I travel in Konya, you will never come there. I travel, you never come challenge. But when you come to the territory, I tell you that empire in Konya, you don't go with highway. Come out here. You see what they are doing in the background? That's what we're doing. So when you are having somebody important to you to talk about, then they will cause, that's a satanic bird. Not that a Satan you know to have been mentioned in the Bible. That's not that which you say bonsam, that the birds they say bonsam. When they are telling you they are the wasn't problem so that you don't have what? Easy talks. Like you can't talk freely. They'll call you shout like amplifying you something else. And no business. I'm not any day than Sunday. You can have myself on different day than Sunday. Sunday is here. That's Sunday, no matter what you do. Let's go on the side. So if you had made the observation critically, you could find out that the birds have gone all because I've taken myself off the cameras. That's what they were doing. So you think there is something in relation to myself? What do you think? And whilst I was on the camera, they cannot leave. They are having very much difficulty in living. Whereas we don't have any network of things. But that is a spirit. And I don't wish to have my enemy come around it. You can't build your state with this place because I'm nobody in the conversation with the wrong person. I'm not on your mind. I'm not your vision. I'm not your dream. Because the Lord doesn't just give vision or dream. He can only attribute one thing to somebody at a time based on purpose and time. The two of you can't be in the same position. We don't have two kings on the same place. That's why you cannot be born twins to say that you are ever going to be a king. We don't do that. You will find out that the birds have gone all because I've taken myself off the cameras. That's what they were doing. So you think there is something in relation to myself? What do you think? And whilst I was on the camera, they cannot leave. They are having very much difficulty in living. Whereas we don't have any network of things. But that is a spirit. And I don't wish to have my enemy come around it. You can't build your state. So that is how we can get to the live video in video. That's what I do to test, at least test and see what the viewer probably is also going through. Like some of these things it's just meant for us to understand. So when you get a quickening as an angel, it would work like that. You don't have to get myself with wrong personality where I'm not born any of them commonly. I'm not a common birth. You can't find my birth on earth anywhere because there's nobody that is rich to the level that we are talking of what you know to be rich. That's a spirit. It is spirit. It's not paper. As for paper is a calculated thing. You have, but the error is not calculated. Yet you can even get a quantity or quantify space. How much the volume compressed and the weight will determine. But it doesn't make it existence. That's an infinite kind of life you live. And if you corrupt it, that's to you. I cannot come to the level. So if I know that that creature is not a God or is not an angel, is not a Lord who made the heaven and earth, yet that is also a normal creature, you want to say it is, in the world or in the universe. You want to say that, what does it concern? They are going about revolving or whatever. What does it mean? You have to go with there. You want to say that you obstruct. Who got the authority like? Who do you want to say is authority? Have I shared my authority with somebody wrong to show what I have to do in the opposite? I don't think we have been given equality. I am that which I am. So actually, into the business, right? Well, actually, also, in understanding how you can or calculate speed, space, time, and how many kilometers from home here. This is where live broadcasting. I'm broadcasting live from this place where we say this. That's why I'm broadcasting. So wherever somebody's camera takes it to, that's not what the system is showing. Where am I? Watch it. Have I done something that will lead us in the best way? Yes. So this is the terrain, like the location. It means with my cell phone, I've been able to walk. I can use this route to get to this place. Or I get to this route to get to this place because I've almost every time made the routing very possible, simple that we may understand what the Lord is showing. So here is next door. Watch here, this next door. So next door, watch there. Let's see if I'm on the live. Let's show you what I'm saying. Yes. So I was actually saying that this is where I'm currently broadcasting live from this place, where Umbrella Junction. This sport I've made possible that we can have it live. So I can use this urn to the roundabout and all of that to this angle and then get to this place. Or I have to just use my first junction lane here to get to this place. In either way, you can calculate this. We want to see how. So if I haven't been to this place several times on occasion with my own account, even to brokers. How do you think things will be made? You look at the color. Those days you don't see this blue color. You are seeing a different blue color. Initially you used to have even a blue that is, you know what I'm saying. So when things change inside, would you even know? Look at the first, they were using blue like this. Yes. Now that things have advanced to the world and level, what do you mean? They have to also advance here. The one on the path, on the road. His kingdom is this, colors. So the archangel that was in the blue, he is the same person who is now in the new millennium. That's why things have been advanced to that level. So if you are not that great captains and to understand system and how we use it for our great interest and the Lord's interest, to say, I use this path and I tell you how to use it too. But it wouldn't be that when you use a cell phone and you don't have any good, than you being on the run because you have done something wrong. Yes. So let's get a little close to this place. Now to center that, indeed, if I'm really saying I'm in this location, where I'm broadcasting from Umbrella Junction at what? Century Fertilizer Fire Service Link. Let's find out. Off to the road, roundabout. Let's see if that can approve of. Let's see that. So if I'm centered on the Archangel authority, so where my authority is that, if I claim I'm around this location, in the home right now, not in somebody's room, it has to show here. It has to really show. So watch carefully what we mean. So I created these advancements that I can, like I was even trying to say that if a white man or any developed or a person consciousness will build, or an estate developer, when they come around you, things will change spiritually, physically, emotionally, things around you. Like just take a look at one white man who should come and live among you. That location changes. The road, the flowering, the home, everything around the place changes. That is what to tell. If you have 10 people in that location, you are seeing beyond light. That at least you should know. Yeah, you should know that. So if I'm just claiming I'm in this place, you know, we were on the tie to say we were in the entirely on the view that you can see the square as it was made. Yeah, when I click on the center part here, an authority, to have the circular, that's to say the circle authority in the middle most, and the cardinal point, that's a reflection. So in the more element, so the element is this. So when I click this point here, what is it going to do? It is taking us to this side, home. Where are we saying home? Office, factory, where the broadcast is coming from live, and where I've been yesterday at the next door. And that's why we saw the crab, the fish things, and then the fish bones or skeletal part of it, and many other things, and many other element components, and so many experiences, the musical stuff and all of that. Won't you be surprised saying it? If I create nothing good, then what you need from us something, then I better tell you, what concerns spirit, don't try with myself. That is what I'll take first from you, because I'm the angel, I created it. There was nobody who made it available to my need, to know what I need. Yet it was made available, those suffering, before you can have it. And that was a mystery. So if the mystery is in reality, the one who built it, he will be the one to tell you whatever it is. And when I do it, the spirit will prove you that I did it. They don't know you in reality. And how we did win it is up to myself alone. If I'm one person who did it, I know those who also suffer in part of it. However, I'm the one generally sounded birth from Nkonya. That's where I was born. So to be born in one place, yet I've been born in other places. The same, because it's angel presence to have many angels. How I will be in Nkonya in the flesh, and the spirit of myself, the light, so walk to myself in my flesh. That's what I'm telling you. So that's what even confirmed the reincarnation and those things and rebirth. So if nobody have encountered it, you can't confirm it. As for me, I can sit here and then the spirit will, a different one will walk into my flesh. And I'll know it. It will increase my flesh, or it will reduce weight, or things like that. That's how I trip. You can tell me that it's believe. That is not what it is. The word says let it be. So if you don't have it in the function, how do you tell that let it be? And now watch carefully what I want to do. If I have had to move from this home, let's say Umbrella Junction here. So this is a main checkpoint where you also have what? The other junction named, but I'll name it. Look, we have the Shittle Street. This is the middle, the arc or cardinal point is here. So I decided to make this move, not to say it's in the house here. This is not where we are. So that's why I tell you that they have carried my thing from this home here to the other extension, somebody's home. This is not where I'm broadcasting from. Let's go a little close. This place is around Ultimate and the other families. So they have carried my cell phone from this room and there is with them. It doesn't mean I'm in that place broadcasting. That's a lie. So if anybody should lead you with my Google account or my television channel, which will lead you into another house here, that's not where I am. Tell the person, the owner says he's not living there. If they like, they should go to Nkoya. Meet me at Nkoya. Because you can't lead my people to this house when I'm not the one living in there. It means you cannot carry my cell phone into a house I'm not living in. It means you can't do harm. You harm people. When you are expecting that my good result and prophecy should come from abroad, to have the helpers come to my side, you want to have them come to your house. What if you do something wrong to them? Then they would have said, no, the person you said we have to go through or visit or give something to, these are the people who want to say, have become enemy or threat, yet I'm not the one. I'm not in the house. Let's go near. You see that I'm the one in this house, Pure Water Factory. So when you come to this area, it is Pure Water Factory you can find where I am. That's in Konya house. No other house. I know all the other houses. It may be connected to us, but that which I've lived in since 2017 till date, this is where we are, and I show you the place. So that they won't be saying that I'm rather in somebody's home opposite. It's never true. They are the one trying to lie to people like that. You see that the marking point is what? In the other half. Yet the road is here. Look at the road. You see this junction here? The road connects to what? To this side. So the house that is direct opposite my gate here is this. If you go there, you find a house like this, white house, and then the gate and the other things. So I know it. I know it in spirit. But it doesn't mean that if my things should get lost, it should be in the house here so that you're thinking myself being an opposite my word. It's never true. The one that we are saying is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. You can say that if things are coming from wings or from abroad or from outside the country, it should be that myself who need the support and help. You are saying I should rather be called a useless person on the street. Whereas we have police posts, even in the place, and people are picking up things in my room, getting it in the relocation. What do you mean? Look at where I am. Look at where I am. And then somebody carry my cell phone, and my cell phone is with another person. Whereas I'm not the same person to say my phone is with somebody. You can't rob my phone and have it in another person's home. Because you are misleading people. It is never right and lawful. My hot 10 and then my hot 4. You can say that the same people around myself are the ones picking up my things into a different home. Whereas I can walk in there and they can walk in my house. I have never gone there to pick up something. So you see that when I have gone to what? Next door, you are trying to say that you have gone to what? Places with myself, yet you have not been in the next door physical for people to see you or know you. I'm the only one who walked there. So you see when I'm doing my things, it is showing clearly. Look at where I am. Where is the shop or where is the factory? Look at it. The road crosses us. Yet you are seeing the spot. That is my phone with compass is in this place. My cell phone is in the other house. So that if internationally we should know where my phone is, the cell phone is in this house. The other opposite my gate. So that the road crosses and you know that we can go out there and show you the road and already you know the house. So it's direct opposite to my emergency gate. And we are the only ones sharing it like an avenue. So it's the avenue that divides the houses. So my home, so my cell phone is with them. My cell phone is with them with a compass. That's the reason it's showing. It means that account is showing. Because I'm not in the other half. I'm in this house where we produce pure water because since 2017, this is where I've been. Okay, so watch carefully. Let's get to it. If I center it and I'm here, that's what they would say when I'm working. Somebody is saying he's the one responsible for what I have to take and what I don't have to take. You don't do that. When we get to have this level, the world is aware already where my cell phone is. Those things you cannot say. You are smart and wiser than somebody who came with his own business and media. You can have my media in a different home. When myself, you don't have maybe what I have to say it is. What do you mean? How can I say that you get off something off my hand and then I'm here and I'm supposed to talk and you think, no, we don't make things like that. I'm an angel. If I travel now, you travel. You know that they have had to rob their cell phone for about 6 months, 7 now. And that, you cannot say that I'm the one who have gone to sleep there and left my phone there. I don't have any woman. I don't work with media of any personnel. Like, if I have any media personnel, that will be what? the Oprah News, graphic and all of that. That is a different platform, but not to say I have a crew that work here. No crew work here. Because I'm the one sitting alone and doing what I have to do. Carrying even the media to what? Places of interest to bring what? Closer view for things you cannot go out on street and do. And somebody do this at his own expense. I do this without nobody sponsoring or paying. Now watch here. I'm only simply saying, if you are conscious, the technology is saying what? My cell phone is here. Because that's not where the house location is. Except we have somebody important who is there. You can't say that I'm following somebody. I don't have any brother following somebody. I have not been born in the same womb with anybody. So I don't agree in the fact that when you are earthly, you will do things of earth. When I am angel, you don't understand the level of angel. I can't have a brother or a twin brother. Because I don't have a home that have a twins. In my house, we don't give birth to twins. Not that you cannot have it, but it doesn't work so that you will not say you are claiming the portion of this person or you share one throne that is for one person. We do that. So, but I know people because when we have a language, look at it. So you see, look at where I am. Look at my home. And what my cell phone is. So my cell phone, one of them close, the angle is showing. It means somebody is using what they are not supposed to use from us. Just to show. You can surprise an angel when you carry faith. Look at where it is. Am I sitting here? Track the middle authority. They are saying my phone. If I tell you, you just watch. It will lead you to that house where my cell phone is right now. Look at it. I hope you are watching carefully. Let's get to it. These are the reality to say technology that I can lead someone somewhere. Look at where the cell phone is. That they are telling you my cell phone is here. But I'm not using mobile phone in broadcasting. So now the cell phone knows itself. That's why wherever you carry the cell phone, the ID will be showing where it is. Because I've never gone to this place to say that I'm the 1 second person. I don't have any second person of myself. I'm the only one who live by one flesh. And have it what? Make the star work energy. Trip one flesh to spirit of many. Just is one person. That you can't have my flesh in your house when I'm sitting here talking or broadcasting. Except I walk in physical to your home. You cannot say that I'm an angel who comes to you when I'm sitting here to what? Multiply myself to another. No. You see that this is a gate, black gate. It's direct to what? My emergency gate, but that's the main gate here. So their main gate is direct opposite to this. And I go here sometimes. But look, they are telling my phone is here. Because the last time we have it, these are the things. They are saying that my cell phone is with somebody in the house here. That's how the phone is moving in places. So this is a sport. Yet I'm sitting here. Look at the blue gate here. The pewter factory. This is where I am currently. And the house is not tiled. The house is just open like this. And you can only read from the top and even what? The shop that are outside the wall. Here is it. These are the two shops outside the wall. And these cabinets here and then the production center here. And myself who made what? This creation possible. Do you realize that I have what? Let's say, watch here carefully. Is it that what? Mission and Ministries SYLVESTER is in the house here. And then we have it also what? SYLVESTER KWASI BEKOE also here. So if you have somebody go and create my name and claim is what? With us in the same house, go and track them. I don't have phone. Ask them how they are getting you what they are doing. Because in my name, you can't sin. Because I am the one telling you that if the Lord gave us righteousness law, that you know your enemy and you get them killed. But when you know that the Lord and the law is to give life, you give life or you save life. You give life. You see that the direct path that not that I'm in this house. Look, this is where it should be. This is where I have to be. So this is the calculation. So you see that I'm not in this side. Yet they are saying my phone centered in this house. Do you see the blue color right there? That is showing that my cell phone that I'm saying is missing is with somebody here. And I go there, but nobody tells that my phone is with somebody or that. But the system and the world technology is showing where it moved the last time to the close here, just over the corner somewhere here. And that is sweet. So the person who came to what? Rob it is using it indoors. And when they go out secretly with it, their system will be showing. World will be showing. Because the ID, I have the originality. So you can't say it's missing to be second use or second hand. My phones are not second hand. I don't have any circle phone or somebody you want to say his phone have been used first. So when my phone is, you don't have to call me brother or family. What am I interested in than doing the right things of the Lord. Have I gone in to rob you? Is that a shop where we sell the phone? We don't sell the phone over there. You don't have any phone that is worth what that amount we want to say it is. You can't do this. So that the world is watching. The world is watching how I cannot do that which you do to somebody. So watch carefully. So let's go for the trip. As I'm saying, we came from that level. Things I cannot do that you claim you are doing. You can't tell me that I'm a brother, I'm a body somebody. I don't have any brother anyway. I don't know any brother. I have only our business and the faith working. But that doesn't make you my brother. Because what we say brother, you don't understand it. My brother, that if you should have a brother, I have a military son, a military born. That I should know who you say is brother. I know it. Even to be born in the same womb, we can't call it brother. Yes. And moreover, I have been born only single. Single like this. Single birth. Single birth. As a person born in Nkonya. So I don't have any person you want to say, my mom or my mom giving birth to with two men in one woman. Never true. That's a virgin to show you I'm a virgin continuously. I've never been born with any brother from the same womb of a princess or a king. Because you cannot prove that my kingdom is with somebody else. When you don't respect myself, who is the reason? You can't even stand it, that's why I'm saying it. You can't stand what I'm saying. If you don't know what rule I have, you can't stand it. So to be home and travel, let's say next door, we can look at the calculation, let's say from here. Let's, where are they taking this? Get this off. You say that I'm the one deceiving people to say I'm in somebody's room. And then they are looking for us. When, I don't know, don't you see the coconut? Can't you see it here? The coconut and everything showing where we have to live. So if you indeed say that the Lord gave you to teach people righteously, you don't have to call my name among the wrong. However, we support good work. But good work is not when you rob my phone or you misplace my phone. You don't have to you don't have to carry my phone as a single birth, a person I've never had any support from nobody. How do you think my cell phone will be with somebody else? You can't do that. My cell phone can be with my opposite. Because at least we should know what begot what I am. You can't say that you are making your brother dirty and calling him, he's nobody, he doesn't know anything. You don't do that. Even the tongue will show who you can refer to as the soul to soul working. But you cannot say the soul should rob my thing. Like we talk of building and the garden, building and flowering. All of that, that is the mason work and showing and decoration. You can't say my brother will rob my thing and not let me know. I don't do that. I've never robbed somebody. That's why I say if you dare challenge the world, if you don't know my authority to have fought these battles and win it alone, and you don't know what pain I go through in waking up, you don't know what we say awakening, you can't stand it. The flesh will be made complete in flesh again that have blood. You don't know it. You can't rob your like your neighbor. At least you should look at rather who rob your thing and then look for it and get it from them. But not to say the one who is doing the righteous thing, he said he should be the one you rob. You don't do that. You can't tell me you know better than myself who buy the cell phone and use. Do you know what is sell? That it becomes sell. Because it is a living. You don't do that anyway. I've never seen this kind of life anyway. So, or my house is with you and I'm walking. You don't do this anyway. It should never happen that you fall when I'm not the one teaching you how to fall. Do you agree? How can they say you are one with this flesh when you are sick? Who they say is the Lord? Do we have it anywhere? No, you can't have it. It doesn't even click anywhere. You know, it doesn't even work. When you talk of understanding, if you have understanding, what do you do? You give understanding its place to operate. You say that I'm the one in your dream, giving or robbing you, when I'm the one teaching how we go to a place and I want to get to what? Return. We don't do anything like that. Because I'm not the one in any church group preaching anybody. Yet my spirit or the angel can be with you. That's how we can say you can have yourself in this place and in another place if you are the angel. So it's not just a word that you should abuse. How can I be walking and then you don't respect my rule and you are making us to be called by the names of things who don't even have the right to be with us? How can you fight alone? Are you going to fight the one you rob, or somebody invoke you to carry my good and is with you and myself starving, even what to eat, and my cylinders and almost everything? Who told you that I have a brother somewhere who might be in need? I bought everything with my own work and earning, as I haven't purchased any cell phone. Can't you see that that is the only way you can say it's my last state? You ask yourself, is there any church that have supported what they said should be used in building the kingdom? When they say kingdom, you didn't see kingdom. You have been building the church, but you have never built a kingdom. Because the kingdom is where you are not being born. So you can't say you have worked for the Lord in the kingdom. There you understand the portion. That's what I'm telling you. When you are carrying our system to pleasure, be watchful and careful. Let me get to do this another time. Let's get to Nazareth, like I was saying. Even I was calculating the distance. So if that is it, we've done it already. Look, if approximately I should get to next door, you have to look at the distance showing here. Like when I did it, it shows most like 5.1 or that kilometers right there. So it is already showing. And these are the trips and cables that would have enabled us what? Do the measure to get to how many kilometers will be from home to that place. Yes, you need to understand. Yes. So that if they got it not accurate as it is, then I have to carry out manually and do it on a system live. You cannot say that I know my brother and my brother is with somebody else. No, I know my brother. Like, what you talk of brother, I don't really have any issue with it. Do you get it? I know whom it was born from different mother, and that person is in the complexion I know. And I know the nose, I know the ear. But I have any other person in the Lord, let's say military, soul to soul, their children are already soul. Or you are seeing the number, like any one of that is what, brother. But to talk of the person that we say, I know, who visited in Konya once in his lifetime, since birth, when he was around 8 years, he was around 8 years, 7, thereabout. I know him. So I know him. That's why they made them like many. But I don't even call it like you are saying it. So this run, next door, to come to this level is next door, so that you have to understand what the Lord is showing. You don't have to have somebody take my place and call it opposite and sin against myself, because we've never done it. I don't have any direct brother with whom to say a brother and his brother have sinned. No. Even in the Bible, I told you what is written. That if you should understand in the Bible what is there, even is abomination, that you cannot say is abomination. Because that's where all the abomination, if you should have it in your generation, that's why it is. In the Bible, that's where the abomination is. Like you have Jacob and his children, but it was for a purpose. So why do you think that one it become a purpose? Then you have to have what? The Abi Ra, he and his sister, his uncle's daughter. That is their marriage they had. That is his sister. That, if you want to say, that's also abomination. If you want to understand things. However, that which you thought is abomination, that's not abomination when it comes to their purpose, as that is original blood. It's not blood mixed. That is rather their own blood. That is same blood. It was not foreign blood coming to corrupt their original blood. So these are situations you cannot say. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am the one who's been walking to next door and walking home. Or you understand it. How I have to walk the distance 10 kilometers or 11 kilometers. So 11 kilometers. So if I walk in 5 point something and I walk also again 5 point something, that's 11 kilometers to go to what? Next door and get to the house again or the factory. When I stayed at next door in the home, Did the map, the road map, has it taken us somewhere else? Or it is showing where I am currently and then where we say is next door? Or I don't go there and even show my location. Now I don't have the phone, and you are saying that it should be what and what not. I don't even agree. What I say that the Lord should be doing. You ask yourself this. If the Lord should be, who do you want to say is the Lord's doing? So if it's on a direct bearing to the house, it is even the way it is right now, the kilometers, when I calculate straight or whichever it is, the direct bearing to the place that I am now. So the distance from the home here to next door, even calculation continues to say what? At this root level, it is showing what? Total distance is what? 8.49 kilometers. But when I go by the route as I created it, calculating here, the actual distance, if I had to come from here to next door, from this side to Fair Junction and Fair Junction to that place, that's where we did the actual calculation. And then we got total of what? Total of 11 kilometers. That is for the in and out, is 11 kilometers. So in is 5 point something. Yeah, in is about 5 point something. I want us to do it like that. So when you run it to 11 kilometers, that's it. But to go in any other way, journey any other way, then even they are showing what? Total of 8 point something. But to use this route, just routing here is, or you want to know, maybe you want to know. Let's do that again. Since I already start from that, let's get it here. So here, let's see the route they kind of use. Let's see that. You say that's a direct to this side, like somewhere around this side, even direct. Okay, so look at it. So there are mix of things that made it. So how many times it tripped? You say the distance. So that's why if you don't get the actual calculation, it will lead you to what? A wrong distance, which is not supposed to be like that. So all these things did not add to the road measure. So that if I want to take it to the side here, then I'm beginning to what? Have the manual control like I told you. So I'm not supposed to have any of this thing like this. I've done the first thing already. So I'm using the same formula. That's why it's showing there. Unless I wipe it and redo. So that's why we have redo. So redo is so important. To say I did something and I have to redo it again to confirm the figure or the distance. So the things we have done is what? 11 in total. That's it. So like what here, like 5.1 kilometer. That's when they have done it. But when I have to do the same and get toward roundabout, then roundabout added to it have made it 11 point something kilometers. However, to the house is 5.1 kilometer, because I did confirm again this distance. 5.0 something, 09, which is 5.1, based on how the distance calculation is. So that we have to have it actually like that, showing. And we made it. Yeah, we made it. So if I click here, we have to see if indeed where we are saying the distance is, if it's indeed right there. So to drag, so remove. So I need to clear measurement. So I've done the same, so I've cleared it. Because if you want to know how many kilometers it is from home here to roundabout, I can just do it. Let's do that. From this, let's see, from this, let's just do that right now. What are you doing? So that's it. So if this spot here deceive you when you try to look for my location centered, it is just close to where I am. It's just a road that divides us. But where my name and this distance measure is, that's where I am. You see that the other place you won't see the name of where the phone is. That is, the phone is in somebody's home custody. Yes. But where the name Mission and Ministry Sylvester or Sylvester KWASI BEKOE is, that is where I have to say is the actual place. So that my good will be as I am the one the Lord prophesied to. How can I be with somebody else? You don't do that. So that it will be deceiving that my good and my wealth should be somewhere else, and yet the Lord said He may have given to us. I am the one who share, who give. I have to give who we have to give at the time we have to give. That is what we need. You can't say that somebody's ministry is in the house of somebody, yet he doesn't profit from that, and it's somebody else. Do you agree, or they should get people arrested? This is why you say you cannot say I'm here working and somebody taking the wealth for himself. Would you say that the Lord have honored myself and have not honored him? Let's say if the Lord should give me something, what do? I have to honor by showing to the world and making what known what I'm doing. Do you know our front place home? My front place home, that is a lawyer home. A lawyer home. My front place home is a lawyer home, which is the king and then lawyer is in the house. So when I go to my front place kingdom, which is my grandfather, which is a king, my mom's father is a king. When I go to that place, that's a king, and one of his sons is a lawyer. One of the sons, a lawyer. So if it's a lawyer, do we have to have people judge us wrongly and go before the law and you think I have not learned the lesson? So you see why we have two spots here. I am in this place, and they are also showing what? Another dot to another home. That when they move their phone, I will see them moving it. Do you agree? You can't have things like that. You cannot do this. So that when we are looking for somebody's phone, unless they have it taken from somebody and it's with them. And that's the only way somebody can work best intelligence. That you have received my phone or my cell phone. So that my phone that is missing cannot be with second party or third party. I've never sold the phone to anybody. My phone is never sold because there's no receipt, no agreement. It is this same I'm using for ministry. How do I sell it? Or because I'm hungry? I haven't done it. I have never anywhere agreed. I don't sell my things in the first place to people. So my cylinder and all these things that they brought is from the same place here. I can travel and have myself travel, leave the place, and so that they will open and pick up food if I have storage. But these particular things, cylinder, machines for engineering, drilling, and weapons and engine, you have carried all the things. Even when I'm in the town and on street broadcasting, I have no shrine idol anywhere in the home. I have never built it. Whoever built the idol, stones, worship, pouring something like that's not my idol. I have no family with any idol worshiper because that is not angel. I am not the one who calling the souls of people into stone. You know, stone is not living. I'm not the one calling the spirit of people, binding it with what? Dwarf or statues or statuettes. We don't do this. I'm an artist. The real artist is myself. But I don't do this thing because I cannot be fooling myself. Calling lifeless thing to be life and calling a person the Lord created by himself life to say he's dead. I won't do that. This is not a level to understand what I'm saying. How could you stand a prophet and you are thinking what? The place the Lord is showing by himself. So if I have to have Uber pick up here with the same account, that's why. So sometimes when I leave the road in between us, the stopping place, so that Uber calculates how I travel and sometimes what I do. If not for recently, I have moved the home from what? Medina, only to what? Relocate the account well. So, because you cannot just say you left off a house or a home and then suddenly you wipe yourself up. I have had to live in that place for maybe just 2 years, and that I've left my location there for as many years as 8 years since 2017 that I left off the place and relocated here. I've never changed the Medina as my location home. Only recently, like just about few days that I did it. Only to do that, and then you see things really change. So that you'll be saying that you're trying to follow up. But if you follow, it means I have ever lived. That is history. However, I will be the one to give you the new location and other places. Do you agree? So if you have to say you're going to go on the street right now, so junction here, if I have to go junction here to roundabout, let's do that. Okay, so from here, no, this side, roundabout this side. Where is the path? That's the wrong way it is. Is it when I even show you what I have to say? They are giving us something else? Clear that in. That's not starting from. Okay, I can start from my level here. So I have to do that. Okay, to say right here. Yeah, that's it. So I have to do this, and then I have to do this. Yes. So it's starting from here now. There, we gotta go to what? That place. So I need to go flight, taken to this roundabout. Where is it? So I'm in the flight. We need to be at roundabout right now. Yeah. So we get it to a roundabout. So I'm marking it, and you see the story, the buildings. This is what you see physically on street. So I'm getting to roundabout. Are we going to pause? Let's see. So this time is calculating just at the junction. So that's it. So distance calculating, and let's see that thing work right now. You can't abuse my own authority to say you are working against myself. That's why we tell you, do you know what you are doing? Let's say if I give you a car or I give you a house, then you are using that house to fight myself. If I give you fuel, you are using that to fight back. Then it's better we didn't give you. Because you can't do that. Somebody is invoking something now to frozen world. And I know it. They are invoking. But I know it. I would just be an angel to know their presence. It's my presence when you are abusing it. I keep fire where you don't know what to do that makes something dead. Keep any death. Not to work. It's to go again. This had trying to show here is not up to a kilometer, so they've done it what in meters, so that we just about 50. So you want to say 0.7 something kilo, but in meters they are showing what this distance. Do you agree with it? Like you see here right there, what? Do you see what millimeter, like meters they are showing? Leave it here. So they're showing it. Yeah. So right here, and you can see why you convert it to kilometer. You have to know. So from this junction or from this point to Fair Junction is a kilometer plus something. Yeah, so a kilometer plus something. That's what it is. It's a kilometer plus something. Yeah, that's okay. So that's how we calculate those things. So at least we've accomplished this part of the conversation. right, so in the flight, carefully. So here is manner, and you can see that. So actually, the aeroplane, these are the things or special rule that they keep to have it in the flight to know where they are. There are many ways they can look at what I'm saying here. Yes, at least you have to have somebody on the ground to tell or navigate as you're also navigating. There are things or there are issues that won't favor you when you are in the flight, because look at how you can be seeing such things. You may see it like this, so it will look to you timid, like something you cannot even talk of. Yet you have to have an understanding that space and all of that counts. Is to understand the rule. Now you can't fly past certain areas and zone. You have to understand there are some rule things we keep. So if you are not the one with authority in a certain zone, how do you come to my room where I sleep, even at the office? You break into the place. I've never seen this, but you can't say that you are relocating myself and then I don't know where I have to relocate, the physical thing that I use, we keep it somewhere. And nobody tells us. No, it's good they may keep. And what I have to say I use, but what if I'm not traveled? I haven't traveled and I may need those things. You can't say my good things which I have worked for, not from church, not from gathering, not from organization, not from donor family, not from school, not from any good person who bought it for us. How do you count for it? I have not received from the hands of anybody what they have used. So in this place, everything I brought here was brand new. Brand new. And any other thing, if I have to agree, that I purchased on sale, also market. So if you have to say your product is with us, what do you do? You have to come to the level of understanding, and then we get it. Listen to the siren. Yes, I'm in the house. That is where they are. Ask the driver immediately where they are. They are in the place I'm showing the location. At least this one you may listen, so that you'll be telling us that we are in the wrong place. We are among the living, and they are carrying the siren or ambulance to places. They are just at that same road that I said divide this house here and the other place that my cell phone is showing. That's what it is. Is that not fine? It's good enough. So that's all right to end the conversation somewhere here. At least that is fine. It's good to hear, to see also the excellence of the work. Nobody can say a disservice to our enemy or to ourselves, but how to be judged what they have done to us. when I mentioned this material and the name on it, I told you I have working and be working. If you were once a nation born, almost every situation that comes with kingdom and how far you don't call us to the level that you have been made. How do you expect myself to transform to what? You think I'm Nebuchadnezzar? I'm not any of them, yet they are the one living. They are all living. Say any of their name, or if I just want to say be living today, they will be living. But you will not know it. You don't know because you don't know anything about them. wolves. Let it appear with the face. God, the ghost of your father, DNA and RNA. By the father. By the fathers of fathers. These are word command that changes in my heart over. And I have family I've come from, and the name Sunday, Tuesday. That's my I'm a military born. I don't enjoy princes. The great one Sunday that you claim from your name. It is corruption. It's death. That's what I don't carry. The Queen family. The saint. I'm the only one in Nkonya to have Sylvester. There's nobody born Sylvester, because you don't know what even the name is. I'm the only one in the entire Nkonya temple. Only Sylvester in the temple. That's myself. So in temple, I'm the only one keeping the rule. Do you see my face? Do you see what I am? That is the only virgin that cannot look like my enemy. I put my place. As I'm talking, it's becoming like the bomb. It's becoming what it is. Actually, another one. If you say I work here, or if everybody saying you're good, why do you think this should be given? No, I'm telling and asking. Do you respect people or you don't respect them? At least there is service for the best, your own people, and the best who are working for you and with you. No, if after any club that I mentioned, you see what they bring to us. Even this is the level they are showing, and what they are saying is false. Do you understand what it's false? Like I made it known to you earlier. We are holding Bible, holding the orange. If I be of a comp and then on the path with the sovereign, it will end well. Not that I'm a king of no, I don't know how you came about with these things. I don't know anybody that is. I've said when you rob my things and they begin to rob you, I won't talk about it. Look, if I'm a leader, anyway, sitting when you think then I become a leader to you, I'm a leader. But when you have become a leader to you, or if you go and rob somebody, rob about it, because I won't talk about it. What they have to do to you, if you are killed innocently, if they have to do it to you, add about it. And you have somebody, or you have robbed all that I even cook on. When you go to their home that cook, somebody that you want to say, somebody just tell them they are robbers. That's what you do. You don't know. There are some people whose good you have taken, and they say repay. You have not repaid. You are saying air should pay them, and the air is blowing more. The air doesn't bring other food than no their waste. That is what they have. And when rain comes, it brings rain. It doesn't bring any food. There are only rain and waters. And when you ask for light blow. That's also so that whatever person they have, they make it known. Yet with all these things that they do, create the food in the place we live. That's how you should understand it in the element side. That's also come up to create something. But it's being water, you drink water. It's being what? Maybe oil, you just drink oil. You get it, right? I have to drink. Look at somebody whose face have become, look, I don't even know how they do it. You know, if you are not yourself who keep the rule, they will change your face and your face will become earth. Then the women and the spirit and the Lord of the dead, they are the one doing that to you like that. As for this one, they do it to it, but I'm the one saying I'm a creator. That's why I'm able to transform. So that when they put your face in my face, they delete it. You are not to see my enemy's face and tell me about him. I'm not him. I'm not representing him. I'm the virgin. I am virgins. I'm the archangel. I represent angels. I'm the Sunday, but I represent the original fire. I'm the great one with the earth. If I have a sweet thing, I create it. That's what you. If you have a God, that's the level they have the in your life. You look at it. And somebody's God is not like, but we don't even have any word called God. In my world, we don't have God as we say. We have the creator, the angel, and fans and duty. So that when you look at the ministry, you look at what? This one say in the name of this, that's the faith. This one say in the name of that, that's the faith. One person by friends. Who goes here and will go here. Is in conditions belong here and not here. And here. They have different meaning. Sunday myself could not become what my enemy is. He can't take my place. That I so challenge that if you claim you know the Lord, origin, the rule and statutes, I don't think you ever know Rasta. Do you say Rasta? No. So I'm not anybody from there. However, I can tell it to Rasta, but it doesn't make it Rasta. That you should know the function. We are those, it doesn't also seem it, even as I say, I'm reflecting. I'm having my simple self. You know, archangel. They cannot look a bit like ape. Some of them look a bone. Their head crash, shrink, like look. I don't know how. Look, this form cannot fly anymore because it has been originally myself. God whose word cannot fake it. Born midnight, Lucifer, Satan, whatever you have dwelt in, nobody, and see that you claim I'm seeing you as a human. What you are seeing in the law, you are breaking. No Satan way to have the law. No human being. The Bible says any human being that become a liar, he's dead. How do I somebody devil in the Bible? When I'm seeing you, the one lying to people. You don't know when you lie is beyond. But you make people lie and intended them for them to, so that they will them like they will judge like you. We know them because some people who are the family and you are not the family and you are claiming you lie. You be treated. You see, right? You see, all this. So the one who did it to us spiritually, how they have had to lose their children too. Because I did this like remove out from your you are. Why do you think you hate us? Why? Of foreign affairs. Who made the foreign work? On my who and things. Who made I do trade the I created. The Lord will tell you for the God miss all affairs. Do you agree seeing what you are seeing? Do you know that it's on? Yes, like look. I try to use it. I will not show the part of it. Look, if we don't work ministering, you don't want the Lord. But why go to go by that? No, and the food, the nutrition, the health, complete from heaven archangels. Why do you call the archangel thrown away and you are claiming his person to be in school? We didn't get it from the level you think. We are from kingdom, so we have to have all the things. That's what expression showing. The angels show me. I don't drink or I don't smoke anyway, but it doesn't mean that drinking or smoking should be. You can't act anyhow. Where Lord, so that you may heal. This is why I don't have any alcohol or drink. I'm my friend. I can walk and do things and relate, but I don't mingle so that you won't say that I'm one of that. I don't do that. Thing that I don't eat is because even it's not common to eat it. As I wake up the entire day, taking out coconut breakfast, what I say, reserve yesterday from next door. So to have come, as I told about the school, from 2007, when did you school Archangel School? Or when did you become what? My 7th generation start with myself with the white color that I made. That one, right? I've used the all this. I've used it. No place than working again. Right to a uniform school, the club office to go through the manager working. 2012 working for Electoral Commission. Yes, this is the same. When my skill and my authority failure, how do you want to intend your initiation to fail? From my beginning, you think it will fail at the end, out down before you know it. And the palette we're seeing the building is showing. And we were talking about the batik tie and dye. We have all these things. So when I'm wearing fabric, I have to say it. These are for special print and princess. That is natural. This molding, I don't want to call it a template, so design plate. We say normally before it becomes what I'm seeing in this. If I have to make any batik tie or dye. No, these things. So you cannot say you are better than the one showing this one. So you have to have it. That's why they say bring it way, and then you see transmission. These colors, the colors put out colors there, right? These colors, watch. Do you know who wear this color? This well, at least understand the works of a person. Colors showing. Our channel doesn't show this, or the Empire Estate. We are not showing colors. No, are we not showing colors? Or no argument for the blue color that I show you. The Lord is good to his enemy. So look, at least these are the various colors you are seeing with my heart, Empire Estate. So if colors indeed is colors, when I receive any color, I will make it new color new. That is the origin for what that cannot fail. You don't have it for good things, and that must continue. As we alter it in life, so energy transmit. That's why they say given to the prophetic, and that they always also intercede with the spirit that they have. At least life and temperature righteousness you should have, so that you have without fear, that you may work. You realize that we've been wearing color like this. It's like a color like this. And we have left it in Nkonya. We don't have any more here to wear in Accra. So it makes somebody has become, oh, maybe I no longer have any of this color, so they think it's off the lane. Who do you dress white? I was bad. When I pick up any color, it shows a particular unique in this form, how you perceive things. Wow, that's all right. This fire element here, I hope you can see it. So if you are not that person who understands colors, how do you go for colors? That's why we wear almost every color, because we have not sinned against color. Even if we should, we know the suffering already, that the Lord may heal if we have gone it right. Now I'm the one healing. That's why that you cannot do for this. Is I keep the rule that easily you can do for if you are not given from the Lord. To that show who indeed the Lord is. So I don't have any one. We get rich. Well, right in my face. It's ready in my view. Let me use the entire code. Yes. Ambulance. Yeah, when I choose one, you realize that the color is blowing. The color. Yeah, the ambulance. Please, let's get to the live to the end and begin. My face is changing. Yeah, I'm changing. So I'm not a ram, I'm not a command. I'm not those kinds. So the ambulance, I want you to hear it. Listen. Transfer again. The great Sylvester BEKOE on the live. Oh, I've to somebody like, well, that's all right. This is where the life contains energies. Yeah, he didn't have it. So things work in the flesh. Look, it's a. That's why you can call it. You know, there's no particular name you can call it. However, how it is things that what you hope to see that you made. You know, they didn't say you should say to do it for you. When they do it for you, you won't know how to get to the level when you are without them. But they say being around them that are angels, you learn. That is why it brings understanding to what you can do, what you cannot do. So 38 years in a ministry since birth, working, and many other year age counting. I can't be an old man. Come on. You are not a virgin. How do you say I should become somebody? I'm not a dead person. Whoever tells you there's anybody dead, tell them you are looking for someone to die. You die and let's drive. I'm a driver. I'm a truck driver. Car 815. You know what I'm saying? So different numbers. Tata truck, Nissan pickup, Kia Rio, Daewoo, Mazda. All these trucks I've driven it. So I use it because I create. So I didn't say, as you didn't employ myself in your car business somewhere, do I drive? Car is dead, not on the sleeping bed. People who are dead, they are sleeping. Dream, they don't do that.